Oh, well, hey, man. It's Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to my channel, honey. We got to have us a talk, girl. It's so much going on over here with all these lawsuits all over the place, honey. We about to talk about Miss Nicki Minaj and this ongoing lawsuit that she has with Miss Jennifer Huff, honey. Let's go ahead and let's talk about it. Y'all, I don't want to see not a damn female rapper in another lawsuit, girl, but it looked like it ain't over because I believe Tory and Miss Megan Thee Stallion gonna have to go to court as well. It's not a lawsuit, but it's just the fact that they up here tied up with the law and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But we got to talk about Jennifer Huff because for those of you guys that do not know, Jennifer Huff is the victim of Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty. Okay, he assaulted her a few years ago. You know, not a few years ago, but it was quite some time ago, and I do believe that he went to jail for that and everything, right? Well, since Nicki has gotten with him, it's been rumored that she's wanted this woman to, retract statements and stuff. First of all, she's gotten a lot of backlash for being with this guy, number one, okay, knowing his background and everything, right? Yes, I think people put Nicki on a pedestal and see her as, an amazing person and see her worth and just felt like he wasn't worthy of her time. So I think that's why a lot of people, kind of felt the way about it. But Nicki said she'd been knowing him since she was a kid. I guess that was like her first love or whatever she wanted people to believe. So, yeah, she decided to go off and just, continue to be with him. But okay, then, girl, get lost. But either way, with him, the incident taking place out there in New York and everything. And I guess that's where his probation and stuff was, they have since, he has relocated over there to LA with Miss Nicki Minaj. And it's been rumored that by Miss Jennifer Huff, honey, that Nicki was trying to get in contact with her, trying to get her to retract her statements for whatever reason, even though he's already, been charged and he's already served time. I believe it's so that he doesn't have to file as a SO. Because if he files as an SO, maybe her address or something would be public record or whatnot. I think they want to kind of like get that, done away with. All right. At least according to, Miss Jennifer Huff, honey. That's what it sounds like. Right. Yeah, so Jennifer has gone on to The Real in the past, a few months ago, and she did a sit-down interview where she was being harassed by somebody that was supposed to be, I guess connected to Nicki Minaj as well as her husband, Kenneth Petty. Now, we don't know what all is to 100% be true. Okay, but I guess they felt that they have enough evidence that they would bring this case up against Nicki Minaj as well as her husband. And it's interesting because they didn't bring it up as, a collective. They brought it up like separately. So he has a lawsuit pending against him. And then you also have the one that was up against Nicki Minaj, right? Well, on last week, I came to you guys because it was being reported in the news that Jennifer Huff voluntarily dropped that lawsuit against Nicki. And I know a lot of people were saying that, oh, Nicki has won her lawsuit and this and that. And I was like, was that a win? I guess it was a win if this woman voluntarily dropped it or whatever, right? Well, Nicki's attorney decided to come out and get real fly with Jennifer Huff's attorney, baby, going off on him, talking about how he is in the courtroom. I mean, how he is as an attorney out here in this field, called him a bottom barrel. Okay. Attorney told him that they're going to be coming after him and his client. Okay. To recoup any fees and anything that Miss Nicki Minaj done put out here in these streets, honey. So yes, girl, he was out here running off at the mouth, honey, sent this man a letter and really was going off. Well, honey, it looks like, I ain't gonna say the joke is on her attorney. I'm not gonna say the joke's on you or anything like that. But Miss Jennifer Huff's attorney definitely hit him with the gimme gotcha. Okay, so let me go ahead and read this article over here from Billboard, because what they're reporting is that Nicki Minaj's accuser will refile the harassment lawsuit in California. So it seems like they shut down whatever was happening over there in New York. That's the reason why she voluntarily dropped it. She dropped it in New York to go ahead and pick it up over in LA. And I'm wondering if that's because that's actually where Miss Minaj lives, she and Kenneth. So I'm wondering if that's the reason why, or if they got better chances, or they're going to be able to, raise the stakes on how much they really finna get out here in these streets, honey. But we're going to read a little bit of this article. And, for you Barbs and everybody else, hop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts, honey. Keep it cute, though, girl. We know how y'all can do, honey. But let's go ahead and continue to read on. So they're saying the attorneys for a woman who recently dropped a harassment lawsuit against Nicki Minaj revealed Thursday, January 20th, that the rapper was only dismissed from the case because they plan to refile the same accusations in California. Woo! help me, honey. That's messy. But keep in mind that the lawsuit is still ongoing against her husband, Kenneth Petty. Now, I don't know if they are keeping the case over there in New York. Over there with Kenneth Petty, because I guess that's where a lot of the, I guess that's where he lived at one point. That's where the assault took place or whatever. So I'm wondering if that's why they're keeping it over there with him. But he done relocated over there to LA with Mr. Nicki. So this side, what's that, handy? But either way, let's just go. And now listen, it's so funny because last week I had kept telling Miss Jennifer Huff, girl, we need you to come to the front. Come to the front because we need answers. Like what was going on that would make you voluntarily drop this case. Well, girl, she has definitely come to the front along with her attorney to let us know that the case was dropped, okay? But it's going to be refiled in California due to the same accusations. Ooh, help us. Let's keep going, okay? Jennifer Huff sued Minaj and the husband, Kenneth Petty, last year over allegations that he, SA'd her decades earlier, and then both had harassed her to stay quiet, okay? But last week, I don't really like how they worded this in this article. Right? I don't really like how they worded this because it sounds like how they worded this in this article to me that this man SA'd this woman and then Nicki was trying to get her to be quiet because of the SA. And I'm like, but it already happened. So I don't know. That's like, it's a little shaky for me. I don't really like how they worded that, girl. Okay, it's coming off as though you're trying to say that Nicki Minaj was trying to tell this woman to be quiet about the essay that happened to her. Like, wait, I don't know. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, okay? Now, but they're saying that last week she voluntarily dropped Minaj from the case without any explanation. And that's why we came to the forefront, because we needed her to come to the front because we needed answers, okay? They're saying during a hearing in Manhattan federal court on Thursday, Huff's attorneys revealed why, okay? Why she voluntarily dropped the case. They said they plan to refile the case in California's federal court. Girl, everybody going to federal court, ain't it? What's going on? Okay, so anyway, they said, as first reported by Rolling Stone, Huff's attorneys told the judge they believe it to be a more appropriate jurisdiction for the case because Nicki Minaj lives there. Woo. Let's keep going. They're saying in a statement released after the hearing, Minaj's attorney called the plan to refile the case in California a frivolous gambit. Okay, girl, I need to see who her attorney is because, baby, he will hit you with the clue words for sure. Okay. Now he's saying that Huff's attorney is trying to avoid sanctions he had recently requested that the judge impose against them as punishment for filing a baseless lawsuit. Now, I do feel like when it comes to a person feeling like they have a case against you and they want to bring it against you and they want to file something against you, I don't feel like you should be able to come back and be like, oh no, you got to pay me because you wasted my time. You know what I'm saying? Me and my client's time. But what if they really thought that they had a case? Right? So, I mean, I guess, trying to recoup some money, but okay, then girl, they on your head top, honey. So let's keep going. They're saying that as usual, okay, they have decided to adopt a tactic without bothering to research the law. Ooh, girl, not y'all over here being over here like Olga. Not y'all acting like Olga over here in the Atlanta courtroom, honey. That's what he's trying to say. He says, had they done so, they would realize that refiling their frivolous action in another jurisdiction will only result in another court sanctioning them. I said, baby, this man got me rolling, okay? Hear me. His name is Judge Bernstein. Got me rolling. So you mean to tell me you want to move from this state to go over here to that state? That's fine, because the charges going to follow you to both locations. So what is it that you're trying to do here? Okay, let's keep going. They're saying Tyrone Blackburn, an attorney for Huff, confirmed that the case would be refiled in California, but with different causes of action. Oh, what are you trying to tell us? Okay, and potentially a new unnamed defendant, and that new unnamed defendant must be the man that she was saying was calling her, and the man that she said put 20,000 on her lap to change up whatever story or to do something or whatever, right? So this must be the other unnamed person, but this is just speculation and assumption for me. So I'm definitely wondering, who is this person going to be? Who are you going to call to the forefront? Okay. Now, he also fired back directly at the accusations from Bernstein. Okay. This is what it looks like. he had to say. He says, if I were Mrs. Mirage, okay, I would pay close attention to the bills she receives from her counsel. From the beginning of the lawsuit, he has engaged in a billing exercise proposing to file a countless number of frivolous sanctions, okay, none of which were filed and none of which has any merit. Ooh, girl, not him talking about sanctions. Not you, Mr. Bernstein, over there talking about sanctions. You about to put over there on Mr. Blackburn, but you ain't filed none yet. Let's keep going, but keep in mind, it's only been a week. She dropped this information, last Friday or so. Here it is a week later, and she's, refiling or whatever. But maybe he needed more time to draft up his paperwork so that he can sanction y'all. Let's keep going, honey. He says, I look forward to receiving this latest edition of her counsel's billing exercise, carefully framed as sanctions motions. Okay, let me tell you, y'all over there playing on each other's heads, how B&B over there, girl. This is messy. Let's keep going. So Huff sued in August, okay, claiming that she had been, SA'd by Petty in 1994 and then bullied to remain quiet, okay? She said she had been traumatized her entire life, and then she and her family members had been subjected to harassment and intimidation by Minaj and Petty. Both have strongly denied the allegations. Okay, we're going to see what's what. I will say, in all honesty and fairness, when it comes to and then she was bullied to remain quiet. I thought that it was a choice for her to want to remain quiet. And then at some point, once they got together, then, I think she really didn't want nobody to know who she was because he was attached to such a high profile person. And then now, they started to harass her more. And then that's when she came out, so the way it's worded, though, I don't think it's her words. I just think it's the way they're wording things over here in this article that's, not suitable for me. But let's keep going. OK, they're also going on to say that after months of messy procedural wrangling, Huff said they should be hit with automatic default judgments for failing to respond. Now, that lady ain't say that. Her attorney had said that. Why you over there trying to put words in that lady? That lady ain't say that. But anyway, while Minaj and Petty said they were never properly served, girl, but did you get the papers, though? You probably wasn't served how you probably wanted to have been served, but did you get the papers? Stop playing. Okay, now Huff dropped her claims against Minaj without any explanation at the time. Blackburn told Billboard, stay tuned. And he did say that. He did say stay tuned. I'm like, baby, what you talking about stay tuned for? And this is what he was talking about. Now, through the case against Minaj, although the case against Minaj was dropped last week and will be refiled in California, the New York claims against Petty will continue for the time being. Okay, Huff is still seeking a default judgment against him, which the judge will soon decide whether or not to grant. And I think that default judgment was because he didn't really respond to when he was served the first time. Now, Nicki and Kenneth both said they weren't served properly the first time, but then I think when Nicki did get the paperwork, she was trying to work out some financial things with her attorney so that he could go in and represent her. So they thought they were going to get that default judgment, but the attorney said, knock, who's there? Me. I'm here. Okay, I'm here now. You're not going to charge my client anything, or we're here. Let's see what it is about. The only interesting thing, I guess, since they were both served separately, that means that her husband would have to get a completely separate attorney, and he wasn't able to secure somebody. I'm not sure if he has since that time, but the last thing that I knew about after Nicki secured her attorney, he didn't secure one at the time. And I believe that was also what he was saying, that he wasn't properly served so that he could secure somebody in time, which is why they're trying to force this default judgment. Girl, they finna be over here on trial. Okay, I don't see y'all getting no default judgment out of Miss Nicki. Maybe Kenny. And if you get it out of Kenny, I kind of feel like it's still gonna come from Nicki, but right? So we're just gonna have to see, guys, how this is all going to, play out and how far this is really gonna go. Right? Are y'all going to really go all the way down to the courts where we're going to be able to see what's going on between the both of y'all, the way things have been happening over here with Miss Cardi, honey? Let me know, girl. We'll be staying tuned. As Mr. Blackburn said, he said stay tuned, and baby, we are definitely tuned in, okay? You guys go ahead and hop down in these comments. Let me know your thoughts and everything regarding this situation between Miss Jennifer Huff and Miss Nicki Minaj, okay? That's all that I have, honey. I'm Jamie. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie That's Me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.